Now we're going to be looking at the area of a trapezium. So this is what a trapezium looks like. A trapezium, the main property of a trapezium is that it has one pair of parallel sides. So see how here this is parallel to this? It doesn't really matter what these other sides look like as long as one pair is parallel. That's the key thing about trapeziums. The area of a trapezium, you need to know the two parallel lines. So see how these two lines are parallel? You need to know the lengths of those parallel lines individually. So if this is A and this is B, and this is the height, perpendicular again, the area is given by height divided by 2, so you divide the height into half, and then you multiply that with the two parallel lines added together. Okay, so you add the two parallel lines like that. Let's try the questions. Okay, find the area. So see how these two lines are parallel? They give you these lengths and they also give you the height. Just sub it in the formula like that. Height divided by 2 times the two parallel lines added together. Now that's going to be simply 35. Alright, this time we want to find the height, h. So we're given the other parallel lines, so we'll put it straight into the formula. Height divided by 2 times the two parallel lines added together will give you 48. Now what I'm going to do is simplify it. So see how 6 plus 10 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. So simplify it, okay, so after one step. And then now divide by 8, you should get 6. That's the answer, that's height. Find A if the area is 80. So this time, this is the unknown value. So we'll just use the formula. Height 8 divided by 2 times the two parallel lines added together, A plus 12, where A is unknown. Now you can see that 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now divide by 4. 80 divided by 4 is 20, so A plus 12 must be equal to 20. Move the 12 over to the other side, like that, subtract it, and you should get 8 meters. So A is 8, okay? And always trying to keep your units as well. Find X if the area is 60. So see how both of parallel lines are in terms of X? But again, just use the normal formula. Height 6 divided by 2 times the two parallel lines added together. So 2x plus 3x. That is equal to 60. And you know that 6 divided by 2 is 3. So you can see that 60 divided by 3 is 20. Okay, and 2x plus 3x is 5x. Now guys, if you need, add in extra steps. So what I skipped here was 6 divided by 2 is 3. And you can see that 2x plus 3x is 5x equals to 60. So in this step, I simply did 60 divided by 3. Okay, that's all I did for those who are a bit confused. So now 20 divided by 5 is 4, so x is simply 4. That answers the question. Find the area in square meters. Okay, so we've got the height, we've got two parallel lines, but remember guys, it is not all in meters. This one's in centimeters, so we should convert this to meters. We know that there's 100 centimeters in a meter, so this is going to be 0.8 meters. So now we can apply the formula. So 0.8 divided by 2 times 2 plus 3, that should be 2 meters. You guys can calculate that, can't you? That's the answer in square meters, all right? So make sure you keep the units as well. And even if they don't specify it, make sure you're trying to change one of the units to the same units, okay? If they're different units, we cannot calculate it, all right? So remember that. Find the area. Now, some of you may be wondering, is that a trapezium? It doesn't really look like it. Well, it is a trapezium because these lines are parallel. Remember, a trapezium, we only need one pair of parallel lines. So if these are parallel, it doesn't matter what the other two sides look like. So a trapezium can have a right angle inside, okay, as long as one pair is parallel. See how the parallel lines are 4 and 6, and the height is given to us as 5. So we just do 5 divided by 2 times the parallel lines added together. Calculates to 25 meters squared. Okay, you do all the calculation, guys. Check your answer with me. Find x if the area is 72. Now the height and both the parallel lines are all in terms of x. Put it into the formula. Height 2x divided by 2 times the parallel lines added together, 3x plus 5x, is going to be the 72. And you can see that 2 divided by 2 cancels, doesn't it? So it's just x left. And 3x plus 5x is 8x. 8x times x is 8x squared. Divide by 8 to get 9 over here. So what's x going to be? Just 3. 3 is the answer. That's the value of x. Okay, and that's the end of trapezium. So make sure you remember that formula, okay? And make sure you can identify the parallel lines.